I thought that the load system that worked with my player script would automatically work with my enemy script. I guess I was wrong. Yes, I was. Today, I'm gonna actually help you implement the same save system that we implemented for the player for the enemy. Let's go. The enemy script needs to be opened in the IDE before we do anything. So, how do we start coding? That's kind of very easy. You start coding. Yeah, so to actually start coding, we need to make a file path variable of a string data type and public visibility under the partial class area. Don't go into a function just yet. We need to go into the ready function next, but just do it outside of all the functions. Once you're done with that, hop into the ready function and give the file path variable a value of user colon backslash or slash within string quotations, followed by the plus sign, which means we're concatenating this string and another string, and we concatenate the user colon slash to this dot name. We're accessing this object, which means we're accessing this enemy right now, and after we do that, we concatenate the concatenated string with another string, that is .dat. .dat is necessary if we want to use the file access class, so please use .dat there, I guess. Once you're done with that, just put the obvious semicolon and we'll be ready to step into the next thing. We're gonna get into the interesting part. That is, we're gonna make a save function and a load function and an enemy stats function that's called enemy data. So let's start with the progress. We're here at 0%. Let's make a save function and boost it up to 33.33333333%. Okay, so let's make the save function with a visibility of public and return type of, nothing, void. Once you're done with that, open the file path and get the right access to it. To do this, we say var file equals fileaccess.open, within which you need to give two arguments, one being the file path and the other being the permission that we want. In our case, we want to write to the file. We're not actually reading from it, so write read isn't necessary here. We'll choose fileaccess.modflags.write. We now have the permission to write on our own file, and well, we need to store something in that file if we want to retrieve it for later, don't we? So to do that, use the file.storeVar function, but that's a problem here. The storeVar function takes a value as its argument. How surprising is that? And the value must also be a dictionary. How surprising is that? So to actually make it work, we need to make another function that gives us the enemy dictionary, and we need to put that enemy dictionary into another variable, and then we need to put that here. So much trouble we're going through, right? But we will overcome this by making an actual enemy data function of the visibility public and return type dictionary within angular brackets typecasted to a variant, variant. You see, in Godot, there are these things called variants, or in general, C# has these things called variants. They literally have no type. So you can literally put anything there and it'll pass. Like, even if you put a file access class type within a dictionary, it somehow still works. Please don't try it though. You'll mess up the game. It corrupted my file. It took a while for me to recover it. Please don't try it. Yeah. And once you typecast it, then just, get into the function. Once you're under the function, we make the variable enemy data, which is enedat, and we initialize its value, or should I say, we give it a value That is, new dictionary variant comma variant followed by normal brackets or parentheses. So yeah, why variant comma variant here? Because we said that the return type of the function was variant comma variant. So we obviously need to return the function a variant comma variant. Otherwise it's gonna ask us why we didn't do that. We're doing it for that. Yes. And within the dictionary, we initialize the value, or we give the key position, which is a string, the value global position. We will ensure the presence of a save. We will not, by doing this, we ensure that the saved position is present in the data. We will now return it to ourselves by the line return any dat. Let's head one line before the save function's file.store_var part, and let's make a variable enum_dat and call the enum_dat enemy data function and store its value in it. Oh, that was a huge thing to do, wasn't it? Yeah, and now I want you to take the newfound save data and put it into the store_var function. Yeah, that's it. We're done. We're done with the saving part. Now, to load stuff, don't worry, we've already completed 66.6666% of our work. Yeah, let's go. And once that is done, we're going to call the functions in two separate places so that, stuff obviously works. So to make that happen, we need to create a load function of the visibility public and return type nothing, that is void. And once you're done with that, go under the function and open the file path again with one small change. Write the following words: var file is equal to file access.open within normal brackets or parentheses with two arguments, which is the file path itself, followed by the file access.mod flags or mode flags mode flags dot read. Why are we using read here? Why are we not using anything else here? If that's your question, well, we just want to read the contents of the file. We have nothing to do with writing on the file itself. So read is our best bet here. Once we do that, we use the file.getvar function to retrieve the stored data. But there's a problem. It doesn't typecast it to anything. So let's actually make use of a method to, typecast it and get it to ourselves. So to do that, we say var save data, which is sd, is equal to file.getvar as a godot dictionary typecasted to a string comma a variant followed by normal brackets or parentheses, and then obviously put a semicolon at the end. Now we need to set the global position of this node, which is just plain old global position, to a vector3 fide or vector3 typecasted or a typecasted to vector3 position variable from the stored data, which is basically sd within kind of squarey brackets position. Yeah, that is the load function. It's now complete. We've completed 99.9999999% of the work, 0.111111% of the work remaining. That's basically putting the load function under the ready function and the save function to an input map. To do this, get under the physics process or the process function based on what you've used for your project and add the following words: if input dot is action just pressed, followed by within parentheses the stringified version of the key you want to assign it to. Once you're done with that, just write the following magic words: save. And now let's experience the amazingness at its finest. It's done. Here's a demo. Thank you for letting me help you in this video. And you can choose to hit the subscribe button if you wish to gain more knowledge on the same genre. You can also hit the like button if you want to, or you can also head over to the comment section if you want to, and you can let me know how you feel about the video by doing so. Yeah, that is it. Catch this brofist, man, because you freaking deserve it.